Hi, my name is Ishmael and today we're going to be talking about how you stay poor. Or rather, how you get rich. Which one do you want? Well, we'll find out. So, why do I say we need to talk about how you stay poor or how you get rich? Because rich and poor is a mindset thing. For example, if you win the lottery, it will not make you rich. The reason being that, statistically, the people who play the lottery are the people who don't have money. They're the lower and the middle class people, the people without a lot of money. And the reason they don't have a lot of money is because of their mindset and not because of their income. So, statistically, once you win the lottery, 70% of people who win the lottery, they end up broke. They end up with the same amount of money they had before they won the lottery. They end up with less than they had before they won the lottery in some cases, but 70% end up in the same situation they were in before they won the lottery, within 5 years. Most of them within a year. And out of that 70%, a third of the people who have won the lottery actually end up declaring bankruptcy. Now, they weren't bankrupt before they won the lottery. No, they had some money, they had an income, they had a job. But what ends up happening? They win some money and they spend it and they go bankrupt. So why do they go bankrupt and why don't they end up being rich? Because they've got a lot of money, and that money can be millions. Normally, million, 2 million, but there are some people who have won 100 million, 110 million and ended up bankrupt. They declared bankruptcy about 8 years after they won 110 million pounds. It's absolutely crazy. It's mind-boggling to think that they won the lottery and a few years later, just 5 years, they ended up with nothing. That means they were spending 20 million pounds a year. 20 million pounds a year. Think about your current salary. The average salary in the UK is around about 25,000 pounds a year. Even if it's 50,000 pounds a year, which is definitely under, it's around about 25 to 30,000. But say it was 50,000 pounds a year. It means in 10 years you earn £500,000. £500,000 in 10 years, which means it's going to take you 100 years to earn £5 million. But these people have somehow taken that 100 years of earnings and spent it in a year. 100 years, more than 100 years of the average salary they spent in a year, and it's all gone. Now, if you think about it, if you could put that money, just £1 million, into an investment fund, giving you even 5% return of investment, that's £50,000 a year income from £1 million. £50,000 a year income, that's more than the most people having a salary. So out of that money, they could have put some money in investments and earned a lot of interest. And that interest could have paid for them to live their lifestyle. And if they put a lot more into investments, they could have lived like that. But why don't they do this? Because they have a broke mindset. They have a money in, money out mindset. As their earnings go up, their expenses go up, and they never ever change. And they don't think, let me save for tomorrow. They think, I want this today, I want that today, I want the other today. And what ends up happening is every penny that comes in goes out. Quite often it's because they don't actually go and check their finances. They don't actually balance their finances. They don't see how much they come in and how much they go out. And most people, statistically, 50% of the population end up with zero money, £0 in their bank account at the end of the month. Quite often, they put stuff on credit cards, so in theory they have minus, they pay off from the next balance, from their next paycheck, and then their next paycheck gets spent, and then they put it on the credit card next month. And this goes a vicious cycle. Spend, 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 spend. The problem is that if you spend, 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 then you never ever get rich. Because more money in, more money out. Big problem. You need to have money in, put it to the side, save it, save it, save it, get the savings to make you interest, which makes your income go up and up and up. And then you can start spending more. But you always need to save more and have your income go up faster than your expenses go up if you want to be a rich person. So the thing is, if you've got a poor mindset, you're going to stay poor. You're not going to be able to get rich. Because you can't take that money and you invest it because you don't have that investment mindset. So what you need to do if you want to get rich is you first need to go through your finances, and then you need to decide to save. Regardless of what you think, you can save. You need to take some money, you need to put it aside, and you need to start saving. Once you start saving a little bit of money, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, then that savings will then go and put it in an investment, a safe investment. It doesn't matter if it's 1%, 2%, 3%, it doesn't matter. Ideally you want it 5%, but if you can't get that, it doesn't matter if you don't know where to find it. You need to make sure it's safe. Don't look for these 10-20% return stuff, which is going to be high risk, and you go, oh, I'll get rich quick. Don't do that. Unless you are highly skilled and highly trained and a sophisticated investor, do not put your money in any risky projects. Put it in low return, high security investments, even if they do only give you a small percentage. Because yes, it might be only a couple of pounds you get here and there, but it doesn't matter. Why? Because if you start getting a few pounds here and there, your income is slowly going up. And as you put more savings aside, your income goes up. And if you're not spending that, then you're making every pound work on top of the pound, and you'll end up saving and saving and saving. And eventually you can start taking money out of this fund rather than putting more in, or stop putting it in, and then you'll have more money to spend. And when you come to retirement, or before, you'll find that you've got a nicer income, and you could class yourself as rich because at the end of every month you are in the top 50% of richest people in the UK. Why? Because you have money left in savings when the next paycheck comes in. So, if you want to have a rich mindset and you want to get rich, you need to change your attitude towards the money coming in. You need to make sure that you save money for yourself, money for tomorrow, money for the future. Invest that money. Make sure you do this. The lottery will not make you rich. The lottery is only going to make you poor. It will only make you bankrupt, because you'll get the money, you'll blow it, because you'll say, I've got millions of pounds, and you'll go and blow it, and you'll end up having nothing left, and you'll end up going, I don't have a job, I don't have any income, and I don't have any money left in the bank. What do I do now? And I'm living in this house, which I bought, which, yes, I bought the house, but I still have to pay the bills, and the bills are 4 times what it was in my other little house, because I'm living in a 14-bed mansion. Don't go and do that. Make sure you save first and enjoy your life while you're saving. Don't go and say, oh well, I'm saving so I can't enjoy my life. You can still spend. Just make sure you budget. If you budget for a little bit of saving, a little bit of spending every month, you'll enjoy your life a lot more. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you change your mindset towards your money, your spending and your saving.